President Norton, trustees and faculty of the university, family and friends of the graduates, and the graduates of the class of 2015, I'm honored and grateful for the privilege of sharing some of my thoughts with you this evening, so thank you. The journey to the accomplishments we are acknowledging this evening required much time, effort, and sacrifice, not only on the part of the graduates, but of their support network, those of you who are here to celebrate that journey alongside the graduates. How fortunate for all of you to be graduating from this prominent institution. Tonight we're celebrating the 125th graduation ceremony and celebrating the prestigious programs, innovation, and caring faculty. You're also graduating from a graduate school that leads the state and is number 8 in the nation for online graduate programs in the field of education. So congratulations to you and to the university. So without the University of Northern Colorado, I actually would not be alive, period. Seriously, my parents met here. They met here back when it was Colorado State College. I am grateful that I was also able to attend this esteemed university and receive those 4 degrees. In recognition of the 50th year of the UNC Alumni Association, I'm proud to say, once a bear, always a bear. Woo. Throughout my time here, there was always something that brought me back, and I took some time to really think about what that was. I narrowed it down to 3 things. It's relationships, integrity, and humility. Having had a very positive experience throughout my undergrad degree, I had built relationships with many of the professors here at the university. I knew that I had experienced a caring faculty that truly put my success above their own needs during my tenure as an undergrad. But it wasn't until I got to graduate school that I really understood the importance of relationships, integrity, and humility. Let me tell you a story about my first days here as a graduate student. One of the classes I had to take was a class that I thought I had pretty much self-taught myself the material. On the first day of class, I went up to my professor and I asked her if I could please just come in for the tests, because this was something I already knew. And what she could have said to me is, "Holly, who do you think you are? The requirements of this program include this course. You'll need to be here in order to master the material and ensure that you know what you're supposed to accomplish." However, that's not what she said or did. She allowed me to come in just for the tests, and when I missed something, she was very gracious and explained to me what it was I missed and what I could do next time to improve. She took her own time to meet with me outside of class. What integrity she showed. Who's shown integrity to you? About halfway through this class, I decided that I needed to start coming, because I realized that maybe I didn't know so much about the material as I thought I did. But she welcomed me back with a smile and a positive attitude and didn't tell me what she could have told me, which is, "Holly, I told you so." I felt like the prodigal son returning to his father. What humility she showed. Who's shown humility to you? What I didn't tell you is this professor was also my advisor in my master's program. She continued to support me throughout the program, even given the way I behaved in that first class. And she was a sounding board for me when I had questions that arose or issues, and no matter what, she always listened to me. She never once shook her head when I brought in a new idea. She patiently listened, knowing that she doesn't always have all the answers. What a strong relationship she was building. Who has built a relationship with you? Because I was currently working full-time and attending the master's program, it was going to be tough for me to find an internship and still pay the bills. She worked really hard to find a placement for me in a school district where I would actually be paid for my internship. What a strong relationship she was building. She provided a strong recommendation for me and even went with me when I met the district, and it was an hour away from Greeley. Of course, I assumed it was all because of how awesome I was, given that I was given the position. We all know that's not the true story. Yet she allowed me to feel as though I was the one who accomplished that goal all on my own. What humility she showed. I'm not sure she even knows how much it meant to me that she made those connections for me. Little did she know at the time that these connections would prove to be very useful to me in my future career. What a strong relationship she was building. I'm so grateful for the mentorship and support she provided me over the years, and I still look up to her as one of those people who exemplifies relationships, integrity, and humility. So if you're out there, Dr. Bowen, thank you. Thank you. This is just one of those examples of how relationships, integrity, and humility brought me back to this university, and I'm sure that there are many more examples out there from your time here. Take a minute to think about those people who've built relationships with you, shown integrity no matter what, and have been your humble supporters throughout this process. Maybe they're in the room tonight. Maybe they're at home, Or maybe they're getting prepared for the next round of graduate students. Whoever they are, wherever they are, take a minute in the next few days to just thank them for showing you the importance of relationships, integrity, and humility. And now where do you go from here, knowing that relationships, integrity, and humility are keys to building something great as they have done for this university for over 125 years? What does it mean to you in the next chapter of your life? Maybe you're moving on to a new job. Maybe you're moving on to another degree program. Maybe you're not making any career changes at all. No matter where you go, what you do, relationships have to be key in your journey. As one of my favorite authors, Max Lucado, stated, when you're in the final days of your life, what will you want? Will you hug that college degree in the walnut frame? Will you ask to be carried to the garage so you can sit in your car? Will you find comfort in rereading your financial statement? Of course not. What will matter then will be people. And if relationships will matter the most then, shouldn't they matter the most now? Along with those relationships, you'll do yourself no good if you don't act with integrity. Lack of integrity can ruin relationships, businesses, careers, and families. So no matter the situation, always go back to your values. The quote that I have on my computer desktop reminds me of this every day. Live in such a way that if anyone should speak badly of you, no one would believe it. Integrity is really about choosing your actions based on values and not for personal gain. So what do you stand for? Finally, true humility must be the essence of your actions and must be part of every relationship that you build. It's taken me years to realize that being humble is about developing my talents and the talents of my coworkers and seeking their contribution to the work at hand and doing so with appreciation and thankfulness. It also recognizes the contributions that we as individuals and as an organization can make to the common good of our community. C.S. Lewis said that true humility is not thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less. Humility doesn't mean that we deny our own capabilities and worthiness. It's about fully and freely accepting the worth of all others. And now, the time has come. With your graduate degree in hand, you're ready to take the next step toward wherever your journey may lead. You've given your time, honed your talents, mastered your content, and persevered through to the end. I challenge you not only to take the content knowledge that you've learned here at UNC, but also head out on a journey with relationships, integrity, and humility as your compass. You're not the same person who walked through these doors when you began your graduate studies. You've changed and you cannot go back. You're an inspiration to your family and friends. Congratulations, be proud, be thankful, live life to its fullest. Thank you for your time this evening.